We made it. We're at the end of Miss Marvel. The finale has been on. I've seen it. And I'ma just keep it real, man. You guys know I say it how I see it, bruv. How I feel. This was bad. With episode 1, I kind of liked it, if I'm being honest. Like, I loved the editing and stuff. The comedy was on point. Ever since then, it's been going down, down, and down. And I feel like I've been sucked into a black hole, mate. This was bad. After episode 4, I made a video saying, sorry, I just don't like Miss Marvel. Like, loads of you guys were raging. Some of you saw where I'm coming from. But again, like, if you've watched all 6 episodes and you can actually say that you've enjoyed Miss Marvel, I wish I could feel the same, bro. I'm genuinely pleased that you guys and girls like the show. Like, there's stuff in the MCU, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Halloween, Alien, all of my favourite franchises, Harry Potter, there's stuff in there that I still don't like. And this is one of the things that I really do not like in the MCU, man. I didn't even review episode 5, and I thought episode 5 was atrocious. Like a 3 out of 10, level bad. Like the only one thing I like in this whole show is Miss Marvel. I think she's doing a great job, and you give me episode 5, she's in it for like, what, 2 minutes? What are you doing, bruv? Like, the filming of episode 5 looks amazing, but we've got 6 episodes. What are you doing? You're wasting time with all this rubbish that we don't need to know about in Miss Marvel. Bruv, just allow it. So yeah, that's why I never reviewed episode 5, because I thought it was so bad, and I just didn't want to film it. Like, I just couldn't be arsed with it. But I'll be honest, like, that was the moment I realised that this... I don't want to say the show's not for me. I'm not invested, man. I don't care about anything, and there's one saving grace I will say at the end of this video, and I genuinely wholeheartedly mean it, but episode 5, absolutely rubbish. Episode 6, I went into it with like a neutral mindset of they could pull this around. The best scene in episode 6, funny enough, is when she's like running in the air, then she stops for like the red light. That's Miss Marvel to me. Like, that's the comic book version. I saw that, I was like, I like that. And then that was it, gone. Like, there's a few little scenes where she jumps in the air and smashes the ground. I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. The characters were bad in episode 6. Miss Marvel was good. I haven't even touched on the villains. You guys know, I'm about the villain life. The villains in here, as a whole, they could be easily in the top 3, maybe top 2 worst villains in the MCU. Atrociously bad. The more I think about it, the more sad I get.
What are you doing? And
I've seen the argument online that because this is her first like appearance, the villain's gonna be a little bit like low. What? Look at Moon Knight, bruv. I'm not saying Moon Knight's villain is like this god-tier villain next to Thanos, but it looks like that way if you compare Miss Marvel's villains to Moon Knight's villains. Like, the difference is humongous, and I'm not saying I need to see Miss Marvel fight a gigantic alligator god next to a pyramid. I don't need to see that, but give me something, bruv. The Flag Smashers, which are so bad, they are better than Miss Marvel's villains. And I thought that was the bottom of the barrel, mate. Like, when you start thinking Malekith, goddamn Malekith, when you start thinking he is okay compared to Miss Marvel villains, something is wrong. And I'm not saying villains have ruined the show for me, but for someone who roots for the villains, that's just how I am. I found like no enjoyment for at least 50% of the show just because of that. All the other characters, I just don't care, bruv. I just don't care. I never got invested in them. I like Miss Marvel, and this is the one thing, right? Actually, no. I'm going to review the episode and the show as a whole. This episode, for your boy, it's a 4.5 out of 10. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. 5 out of 10 for me is dead average. And when something's dead average, like a 5, I'm never going to rush to see it again. And I didn't love it, and I didn't hate it. This is definitely going into the negative zone, bruv. In fact, as a whole, I'm going to give Miss Marvel a 4 out of 10. I did not like this show. However, obviously there is an after credit scene. I'm not going to spoil it. I like that a lot. But now, the one saving grace, and I got a genuine feeling this is going to happen. And I'm going to use Captain Marvel just as a pure example. Her movie, I did not like it. That movie, for me, it's like a 4.5 out of 10. Something around there. I need to rewatch it again, but it's not a 5. I didn't really like Captain Marvel. However, when she was in Endgame, she was amazing. I like wholeheartedly believe, and I'm not saying it's the director's fault by any shout, man. I'm not saying that, but I am saying when someone else does something with a character and like their vision of what they think it sometimes works out much better. And I have a genuine feeling that when the Marvels come out, if that's like, I'm assuming, if that's Miss Marvel's like next movie in the MCU, or maybe something sooner. I have no idea. Like, I don't have any inside knowledge. I don't know nothing like that, but I have a feeling someone else taking Miss Marvel, now that she's established, I got a feeling I'm gonna like her a lot. I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe I'll be completely wrong. I just got a feeling like, when like Taika Waititi took Thor, I like just really loved that character, man. Like he smashed it. Ragnarok just put his status for me so high up in like my favorite like MCU heroes kind of thing. I think that will happen with Miss Marvel. I'm not saying she's going to be one of my favourite, but I will say she will come from the bottom, bruv, and be pretty sick. To summarise, I did not like this show. Again, if you guys liked it, I'm really pleased for you, man. I see a lot of hate and a lot of, like, reasons that I'm never going to say on camera, like, of people not liking this show. All I'm going to say is, like, don't jump the gun and, like, say, you didn't like Miss Marvel because of this, this, and this. And, like, bring it to, like, real-world stuff. Like, nah, bruv. Like, MCU, this is my escape from this dead real world, bruv. I just didn't like Miss Marvel. I didn't like the characters, the villains, one of the worst in the MCU. Some of the CGI looked a little bit weird. Towards the end, her powers were cool. Just, felt like there was filler in something that's 6 episodes long. It's kind of dead. The story just, I didn't get into it. I don't know what else to say. I didn't like Eternals, bruv. I didn't like Captain Marvel. I did not like the Hulk. Ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy Miss Marvel? Let me know down below. Genuine, like, let's keep it positive, man. If you liked it, I am seriously happy for you guys, man. I wish I could. It's worked for me, bruv. Thanks for watching. Peace.